This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, Kevin. Thanks for joining me today. I think we'll start just by you telling us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, good morning, Bonnie. Thanks for having me. So yeah, my name's Kevin Lajoie. I'm the tourism officer with the city of Cornwall in the far east of Eastern Ontario.
Okay. So Kevin, how long have you been involved with RTO9 and why did you want to join the board?
I've been involved with RTO9 now probably roughly about 4 years. And I wanted to get involved for a few reasons. One, I wanted to ensure that Cornwall was well represented within the region, and also to look at tourism more from a regional perspective myself and see the strength in doing that. And since then, it's been a great thing for me, not only to make connections within the industry, but to learn more about our own region and the different stakeholders that are involved, and the importance of working together. I think that's the key to it all. And so I think RTO9 has been amazing for me personally, but also for the region I work for and represent.
That's awesome. Thank you. So Kevin, what role do you see that we do play in tourism? You mentioned some networking and things like that. So maybe just elaborate a bit on that.
Yeah, I think RTO9, what makes it unique and really important is that ability to get the region as a whole, working together and supporting that region, whether it's through networking or product development or funding programs, information sessions, webinars, data that we could use at a local level, at that very local level, to support our efforts, marketing support. Man, what else? It really is, for me, it's become kind of the gauge and the barometer. If I'm working on something important or a special initiative, I always kind of think of RTO9 and how can it assist, or how does it fit with the bigger plan for the region. So yeah, I think I think RTO9 is key for that, because otherwise we would be in silos. We would all be kind of working, literally with our neighbors. We could be working on the exact same thing or the same end goal of attracting visitors to our area without even knowing much about one or the other or how it all fits together. So I see RTO9 as sort of that umbrella that kind of keeps us all under that same area, keeps us all kind of working together and in unison.
Great. So where do you see tourism going in the next 3 to 5 years for Southeastern Ontario?
Yeah, I think personally, I think travel patterns will continue to focus more on that domestic, local day trip or weekend away. Motorists going for a quick outing somewhere, as opposed to maybe jumping on a plane or going overseas, or international kind of tourism. So I think that positions Southeast Ontario and RTO9 extremely well. I think we'll see continued growth there, and I hope anyway, there'll be continued collaboration between all the communities within RTO9, whether it's for product development or even enhanced itineraries that would take a traveler from one corner of our region to the other to experience all the great stuff we have. I think that's really going to be the future, and I think we're extremely well positioned, just given our geography and the huge array of attractions and experiences that we have already. I think we're in a great position for the future.
Okay, so what is your favorite thing to do in Southeastern Ontario? And maybe tell us a bit about the last time you were able to take a trip and what was memorable about it.
Yeah, oh man, that's a tough one, because there's so much good stuff in our region. So I guess personally, one thing I love to do is fish. So when I'm not working or busy with other things, I try to get on the water as much as possible. And of course, one of our strengths with RTO9 is the St. Lawrence River, all the way to the Bay of Quinte. We have an amazing body of water right beside us that's kind of in the lifeline for our region for generations. So that's my thing. If I can, I'm on the water, usually in my own neck of the woods here around Cornwall and SDG counties, but there are some great spots to fish basically the whole way, Bay of Quinte and even in Kingston and Gananoque Way. And recent trip, actually this summer, we got away a few times. Again, that day trip idea. So my wife and kids and I, we took off to Rockport for the day. Did the boat cruise like everyone does. It's sort of a staple event in the summer, but it's always, I hadn't done it in a couple of years, and the kids love it, just being out on the water for the day. And again, talking about the St. Lawrence, but it's just such a gem it's like our core. It reminded me as we were cruising along, when you're going by Bolt Castle and the Thousand Islands Bridge and just all the other cool things you see out there, just reminds you how great our corner of the world is. You know, how lucky we are to literally live here and then be in the business of trying to attract other people to come and enjoy it. So that was the day. Yeah, we spent the day in Rockport and then just kind of road tripped our way back and stopped in Johnstown, east of Prescott, at the Bridgeview restaurant, I believe it's called, and had a great meal there, and then made our way home, yeah, along Highway 2, the Heritage Parkway, to Cornwall. So there have been other trips, but that's probably the most memorable one because the kids loved it. It was our first kind of thing after, you know, with the pandemic kind of at the time was loosening up a bit, so travel was reopening, and we just wanted to do something quick and fun, and that was the trip. But that I literally have a bucket list of 20 things I want to do at least in the region. So I will be busy traveling in the foreseeable future. So
awesome. No, that's great that you and your family enjoyed your day. So that's great. Well, thank you again, Kevin, for your time today. I know you're definitely an asset to the board. It's always good to have some representation from all the corners of southeastern Ontario. So thank you for taking the time to join me today, and have a great day.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks, Bonnie, for having me, and thanks for your leadership with RTO9. Have a great day.